All right, guys. I tried this earlier. I'm going to go ahead and delete that video. I actually have a second box here I'm going to go through. We went through already the Panini Score Retrieve. I got them from Walmart. They're about $22 or $21 and some change. Says you can look for some exclusive Halloween parallels. It is 3 cards per pack right here, and then 40 packs per bundle. So I thought it was kind of a cool little thing I saw on the shelf. Cards, they're cheaper cards, but it's only $20, and you can rip them if you like ripping. It's great. I think it's great to get little cheap packs like this and have fun with them. But we'll see. We'll see what comes from it. I'm not expecting much here. If anything, the cards are kind of cheap, but I'm kind of a guy that likes to rip packs. I'm not really a lot of the investors, sports card investors and things like that. They don't like ripping packs because there's not money in it. It's kind of gambling. I'm more on the hobby side. I do sell cards here and there, but I don't really make any money at it. But I enjoy it. So opening up the packs is something that I enjoy, whether it makes sense or not money wise. It's something I enjoy to do, and I'm not really a guy that goes out and spends money on gambling or drinking or anything like that. So I get a couple packs here and there. I like to open them up and have fun with it. So we'll go ahead and we'll start it off, and I'll start opening it, and let's see what the cards look like and see if it's something you guys would want to go after. Might want to spend your $20 on it. Here we go. Get rid of that. All right, so these are what the packs look like. They're nice, 10, 12. They're thin, really thin. There's quite a bit. There's 40 of them in here, so there's quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to set them off to the side. I'll set them off to the side and do. I'll stack the rookies on the right, and then the rest of the cards I'll just throw on the left. If there's any parallels, we'll put them in their own stack too. Just can't see any parallels happening for $20, but or very many. So I'm not expecting much from this. So I did get my little knife here, little Milwaukee knife, help kind of open the packs. I opened up a few of these packs earlier, and they're very difficult. So just going to kind of get it started. Alrighty. So basically, this is my first video I'll be posting on opening cards and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty cool. I got my new camera, so the focus is a little, I don't know, kind of have to go down a little bit, I guess. Let me see. Focus this out a little bit. There. I think the light's a little much. Maybe I'll turn that light down. There it goes. There's not much of a shine. There we go. Much better. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm still working, so please be patient. All right, so Justin Herbert. Ooh, we got a J.J. McCarthy. Rising star. Rookie. These are all base cards, guys, so there's nothing really. I don't think these are. They're not too valuable, but people probably aren't going online buying them. So, sure, the parallels look cool. I'd love to see a parallel, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Get this cut open quick. Now, I do have an eBay account, and I have a Shopify account that I have cards that sync to my eBay account. I don't really sell too many cards, so it's not really that up to date. But if you ever wanting to, there you go, Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals. I'm a Cardinals fan and a Giants fan. I like pretty much all the teams because of different players, but he's definitely a beast. he's somebody to watch this year. All right, there's some cards here that are not. These guys are not playing anymore, but he was awesome when he did. So, all right, we're gonna try to go quick here. Got 40 packs to open, so I'm gonna try to get it done quick. See if we can't find any parallels. I'm gonna move through it. Most of them are base cards that I can see. So we're just gonna go through and look for parallels real quick. So, all right, Trey McBride, he's pretty good. All right, another rookie, defensive rookie. This camera, it's not focusing in very well. Oh, what the deal is? Maybe it's my hands. That's the problem. Okay. So I'll work through it. I'll just drop the cards here when I put them. So I think I'm going to need to get a sign on the door telling people that I'm online, because once they open the door up, it just screws everything up. All right. Jared Stidham. All right. Yeah, so just keep the rookies here. So I'll move my hands out of there real quick, so because it focuses on my hand. You know, if anybody has any comments to help me out here, I've never done this stuff. I literally just got this stuff today going. I'm not a production guy, so if anybody has any tips for me to give some ideas to make it better, please let me know. All right. There. Got a rookie, Michael Penix Jr. He's sitting on the bench right now, but he's with the Falcons. So Kirk Cousins is back after he had that injury all last year. He first game wasn't the greatest, but the second game I think they started doing pretty good. So I think we'll be looking pretty good. But Michael Penix Jr., I think he's a pretty good quarterback. It's probably good for these guys to sit for a little while, because the newer guys that are coming on, they're not doing too good right now. So good to wait, hang out, and get used to the NFL. All the guys are bigger and faster. So let's see. We're looking for those parallels. That's the main thing we're looking for right now. I don't see anything really too much, but okay. Check these out as I go. All right. Yeah, these packs are terrible to open. Ugh. At the lights above, they're kind of shining a little bit. Might have to turn those off. I'm working on the lighting, guys. Again, this is new to me, but I wanted to at least get some videos going so I can get some experience, because you can't get better unless you just get out there and do it. So you guys can all make fun of me now. That's fine. I don't mind, but you can't get better unless you jump out and make it happen. So I figured I'd just jump out, make some videos, screw some things up, get these cameras going, kind of go from there. But let's see. That wasn't good. I'm in my wife's office. My office is getting I'm trying to get the furniture and get everything set up. So until then, I got to use her office. I just kind of hit her desk right now. She's not gonna be happy about that. I'm going to be doing some videos to watch my my little office / man cave hobby room come to fruition. So I have a couple videos already. I'll probably be doing them, and I'll probably put them on YouTube and kind of show the progression over time. It's a pretty cool room though. It's a lot of echo. There's echoes in here, but we just put a carpet in here, hoping to help with the echo a little bit. But we just built a new house, and I guess that's what you go through. Still finding stuff to put on the walls. Oof, it's expensive trying to get all your walls built. So we're not trying to go there. Trying to just take it one step at a time. So no parallels yet. Definitely I don't know if these packs are even worth $20 right at this point in time. But they're fun. They're fun to do it. Fun to open them up and fun with it. Just to see that you might get something. A lot of these hobby boxes and stuff they're selling online right now, it's very expensive. The good stuff, it's $500, $600, $700, $1,000, $1,500. It's crazy. So finding a box for $20, I was kind of happy. I was like, ooh. But again, it's just a bunch of cards. So, but this type of thing would be cool to have have something like this where they have these little cards with 3 cards per pack, and they can do something with fantasy football. Kind of line it up to where you can get some fantasy football stuff, and maybe like at the end of the year, Panini or Fanatics or whatever would do a buyback on the cards. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. Do like a buyback to where if your guys really did really good in the or the defense, they did really good in the season. That you can win your fantasy, but you could also make a little bit of money on selling back your cards. So it isn't technically selling the cards to people, but just doing a small buyback, where they just make it fun, Thought that would be cool. We got another rookie there, but again, nothing we want to package up and save. So I don't know. Let's see. It's looking like they're just fun packs. Elite Neighbors, New York Giants. I'm a Giants fan. Like I said before, I like them all, but like all the teams. But Elite Neighbors is doing really well. Quarterback situation he's dealing with sucks, but he's actually doing good in fantasy. He's getting points, so I look forward to seeing him kick some butt this year. Hopefully, the Giants will get a new quarterback or something, or Daniels will wake up. I don't understand what happened to him the last couple of years. All right, Jalen Daniels again. I got a collegiate of him. I got a collegiate card of him with I think it's a refractor. I think it's a PSA 9 or 10. Might be a 9, but it's a signature card of his. He's a pretty awesome guy. So great athlete. Most of these guys in the NFL they are all great athletes. They even make it there. So that's the cool thing about, grabbing some of these cards. That maybe these guys are on the bench for a little while and they're waiting for their time to come up. Like you never know. You never know when another guy's going to pop up. Because the majority of these guys, they have the right attitude. They have the right coaching staff. They get behind the right people. They will. Any one of them can pop. So it's fun. It's fun grabbing their cards. You can get their cards pretty cheap, especially if they haven't if there was no hype under them. You can get their cards pretty cheap. Even graded, you can get them. So you can get them graded. Most people like the PSA, the grades, CSG. I've done some grading with CSG. I also backed it as well. I've done some of those too. So those are pretty cool. So let's see. We're almost through all these. I'll just get through. I think we're pretty much not going to see any parallels in this. So I will. I don't want to keep you guys for too long, but just wanted to get you guys to see kind of like what we're looking at, what the cards look like. If it's something you guys might want to go to the store, or don't even bother. Like I did, if I would have saw somebody break these packs and open them and see that there was nothing really in it and look at the cards, I probably would have said, I'll pass on that. I'll save my $20. That's the whole purpose of watching these. I love watching people break packs because it gives me a kind of a preview of what I'm going to be getting into. And if I don't want to waste my money on it, I won't. But I was at the store this morning and I got all the cameras and stuff. I figured, I want to put something out there. So that's why I went ahead and did this. So, we're going to go ahead and be your guinea pig, I guess. So we got a stack of rookies here. Got a stack of rookies. And I cannot wait until I get my office done. Whenever I'm in my wife's office again, like I said before, and there's a lot of people that are coming in and out, and a lot of distraction. So it ends up being hard when you're on camera here. This is kind of like not my first time on camera, but doing one of these, so kind of gets distracting and nerve-wracking when someone kind of takes you and waves at you in the background or tries to come in the room to grab stuff. They don't realize how much the background noise and stuff affects the video. So I watch a lot of YouTube, so that's what I'm saying. I know those things because I can hear it. I watch all the YouTube videos. I love watching the cards coming out of the packs. I bought a lot of cool packs this way where I wasn't sure what to buy, so I went online and started Googling pack openings and started previewing the cards. So I kind of see the card before I buy the packs. I do a lot of soccer too, and so I buy those packs. I don't know much about what's good or what's as far as the investment side of things, but I do love soccer. I love football. I love baseball. I love basketball. I'm not a pro at any of them, but I'm a collector, so I love collecting side of things. So I do buy the soccer cards, and I watched a few videos on the soccer side. There's another Jalen Daniels on the soccer side, and I love breaking those. And I have some boxes of those I might want to break in the future. I got some stuff from 2004, I think it was. I think I got 3 boxes of those. It was the World Cup 2004. I have 3 boxes, and I might want to keep a box and then maybe break a box. So maybe when I get better at doing these videos, maybe I'll bring out one of those boxes and do a box break. And and obviously I'm not a breaker, so I call it a box break, but a wax, whatever, opener. I don't know what you want to call me, but if I'm saying the wrong verbiage, I apologize. But I'm not a box breaker where I sell break. I don't sell spots and things like that. This is really for my stuff. I might put these things on eBay, or I might sell them, or someone messages me and says, "Hey, I like that card. You know, what are you doing with it?" I might sell something like that, but I'm not really here to sell a bunch of cards to people and sell spots. You know, I've done a box break before. I'm not really too into it. I really didn't know how it worked. I kind of felt like, you know, I spent, I don't know, $60 on a spot, and I forgot about it when they did the break, and then I never heard back from them. So it was just kind of, I bought it on eBay. It's kind of a crappy feeling. I didn't really know who to get a hold of. The box break was over. I don't know. That just kind of had bad. I'm sure a lot of other people have good. I mean, people love them, so I'm sure people have good luck with them. I don't like them myself, unless it's going to be maybe, you know, one day where they have a more professional side, where they have like Fanatics or Tops or something like that, where they actually do the breaks. You know, maybe I'd buy into something like that. But just people off the internet, there's too many scammers out there and stuff. I'm not really too interested. I'd rather just buy the boxes myself and open them. Something about that, you know. I used to collect when I was a kid, collect different things. Marvel cards. I had some Marvel cards and football, baseball, basketball stuff. I mean, yeah, you look back, most of them aren't worth anything anymore. You had a couple things, but nothing really that I had. You know, I didn't have too much money growing up, so it wasn't like I collected probably correctly, and I probably didn't. You know, I try to keep everything as neat as possible. But even some of the cards that I have, there's a Jerry Rice. You know, I kept them as neat as possible. But over the time, being in boxes and things like that, it was. And you put them in those books, those booklets, and those booklets. You know, we loved them back in the day, and you know, a lot of them, when you pack them up too much, it ruined them. You know, or they get stuck in there. So kind of not that they were that expensive, but it was more of just me owning them, and they were mine. Kind of sucked when they got bent up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun to collect. I've got a lot of toys and a lot of different things that I do. So I want to do YouTube so I can kind of share some of that stuff, and maybe so when one day my grandkids are here and I'm not here, they can come back and see the stuff that I like, and listen to the things that I do. And one of the things that I do with LB Talk is I pretty much created it so I do real estate business and different types of businesses, construction and stuff like that. I do a lot of real estate investments, and I build stuff, build construction, commercial, residential, and I want to kind of share that with everybody and how it ties into my collectible world. So you know, some people won't like it, some people will. But, you know, a lot of things I like to talk about, different types of investments that may have worked, that didn't work for me. Maybe they work for you, maybe they won't. Maybe it's some cool tricks of the trade I can throw out there every once in a while and help people not make the mistakes that I did. You know, and I'll probably do some interviews, probably interview some different companies, different agents, and just kind of just get a variety of things on the channel, just getting people to kind of check it out and see, you know, and in the meantime, you're going to see my collection world, you know. It's not going to help anybody, I don't think, to make any money or anything like that, but it's something I enjoy to do and I want to share. So that's kind of what you're going to get. So if you want to be a part of it, it'd be awesome, you know. And there went my microphone. Hopefully that didn't hurt your ears if your speakers are on. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. So this is my first video. I'm sure nobody will really watch it to the end. so it won't really matter. There's another Martin Harris Jr., but I want to have it on there, and I'm going to do it just so I get them going. So I enjoy this stuff. I do not know what I'm doing whatsoever. So I'm not trying to claim that I know how to do videos or podcasts or whatever, but I'm doing it, and I'm just trying to make it happen. So maybe if you're somebody that doesn't do it either, maybe I can give you hope and say, hey, if he can get on film and do it, so could you. You know, I hate being on film. I don't like the way I look on film. I don't like the way I sound on film. It's just what it is. But you know, you just got to get through it. Got to get over it. You know, people will judge. Oh well. So there's a JJ McCarthy. He was on the Vikings. He got hurt before the season started. So there is a. He was supposed to be pretty good this year. Sucks that he got hurt, but his backup came in and started kicking butt. So it'd be pretty cool. I think there's Donald. He was pretty much a backup for a while. He was a first round pick, I believe, and that's something cool. Like you could have got his cards for next to nothing. You just bought them, held them, put them together, got some PSA 10s or 9s, maybe got some signatures for cheap, and turned around. Now he's a starter 3-4 years later, and he starts kicking butt. I mean, that's the cool thing about it. You know, you got it now. You got a rookie, and the card goes up to $250. You bought it for $20. So you know, things like that happen. So you have to. You can't. You know, for me, when I look at doing this, it's like it's a long-term thing. It's not like I'm trying to. You can't try to. I mean, for me, in the way that I collect, I can't try to pay the bills with it. But it's cool. So it's good to collect them long-term. Do it. There's some people that do real well, selling them, so buying stuff and selling it. It's just hard for me because even if the card is something sellable, I don't want to usually sell it. Like I just bought a Caitlin Clark 8 out of 22 is a Bowman now. A signature card. It's an awesome card. I wouldn't care if that thing went up to $5,000. If it was worth $5,000 tomorrow, I wouldn't want to sell it. I'd want to keep it because in my hobby room / office / man cave, I'm going to be putting stuff on the wall and doing things like that. There's certain things I buy to keep, not to sell, and not to care really what the price is. So I knew that I figured I'd get a signature card before they were too expensive, and I couldn't afford one because she is pretty amazing what she's brought to women's basketball, the WNBA. Never watched it before, but I do now. I watch it whenever she's on, and I've actually watched other teams too, and I actually like it. It's really cool. It's got a lot of action, a lot of good stuff. Caitlin Clark has done a lot, so I admire her for that. I got a few boxes of WNBA. I think it's Panini. I think it's Panini Prism that I bought a while back, and they were cheap, So, I figured, hey, I'll get them, and then later down the road, I think I bought them like 3-4 years ago. I might end up, opening a box, and I'll do another video on it. Maybe have you guys check it out. I don't know if there'll be any cards that are valuable in there, but they're fun. It's a fun deal. And the cards look really, really cool too. So, all right, guys, so that's about it. That's your Panini score a treat. I didn't score any treats. I mean, we got some rookies here, but they're all base cards, pretty much. There was no parallels. I don't see these being worth $20 at all. So you're going to waste your $20 if you're looking at an investment standpoint. But it was fun opening the boxes, or opening the bundle. It's called, not a box. And the 40 packs. It was fun just watching it, looking at the new players, looking at the rookies. Kind of cool. So don't know if you'll get any bang for your buck, but it's definitely fun, and I would recommend it if that's what you're doing, just with the kids, or you want to, you just want to get started in the hobby and you want to mess around and open some boxes and see if you like it. it's better to go with a $20 box versus a $2,000 box, you know, because once you open that $2,000 box, even if you get cards that are nice, you still have to sell them. And there's all kinds of fees to sell them. It's not as easy to sell as most people think. So when you start buying cards, you buy them and then you get them and then you got to sell them. So there's fees that you got to pay, taxes you got to pay. So you might be 20, 25% or more that you've already paid on top of what the card's worth. Now you got to go sell it, and you're going to have to pay that all over again. Plus, so you're going to have to hope that card went up at least 50% for you to even break even. So you got to understand, like when you're doing the sports cards and collecting, you got to know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so I can't tell you that to buy this card would be an investment card. I buy it because I want it. Yes, could it be a good investment? Could it be something long term? Sure. But when I go sell it, I mean, you're going to pay the money. So at the end of the day, you just have to look at all these things, and you know, some people make a lot of money at doing it. I'm not one of those guys, but I do enjoy it. I love it. I love playing fantasy football. I love, you know, just love the hobby side of things. I'm a collector, so I do, you know, do different stuff. I collect toys, different types of collectibles. It's just something I enjoy to do. And again, it's something I want to share. So if you stayed for the whole video, I appreciate it. And hopefully you'll want to see more of the content. Hopefully I can bring better content than this if this wasn't something you wanted. You can always talk to me and tell me if you want different types of things or, you know, requests, and I'll definitely do videos on them if possible. I'll even give some advice if possible on any type of real estate stuff, business type of stuff, business fundamentals. I love all that stuff. So if you ever have any starting a business or you're in business, you need to wake a business up and get it rolling, it's always something I'd love to talk about and brainstorm with. So if you want, you can like the video. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe would be pretty awesome to build up my subscription base. I'm finally able to do lives. I do not know what I'm doing with lives, so I'll probably do one soon, but I have no idea at this point in time that this video is going. So hopefully I can figure it out. So I'll probably do some YouTube videos on how to do a live. So we'll go from there. You guys can laugh at me along the way. So other than that, thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you on the next video.